You are now listening to the world-famous Gamer Boyz Podcast.
What's good, fam? It's your boy Jorge. Welcome to another grand episode of the world-famous Gamer Boyz Podcast. I got my guy, Pilot Hero.
Yo! Dude, what an entrance. I like that. That was like probably one of the most solid intros. I was like, dang. It's like spitting bars.
Yeah.
But we're here, and it's we're in a different time zone, it seems like.
Maybe. Daylight savings.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But like, it's just nice to be here and seeing sunlight outside. No joke.
Yeah.
That's just a big one for me.
Yeah,
right
I like
there,
that.
You know?
But with that being said, our Senate, our government doesn't really like to agree on shit.
Yeah.
And I guess the Senate all voted to take away daylight savings or something like that.
Right. This is new.
Yeah. So it hasn't passed yet,
Yeah.
but like we're kind of hoping because it's what's the point? It was something
Agreed.
that was invented back in the day or brought,
President Nixon.
Yeah, back in the day. So like you could work longer or like whatever it may be, but it's like we're in 2022.
Accurate, right? I mean, I'll have to fact check that, but I think it has something to do with President Nixon.
Okay.
And he's the one that implemented it due to, it was like, yeah, it was work related and it was also school related. Like kids in school were, I don't know, something about the darkness, something like that. But anyways, I'm pumped about, hopefully this happens. I heard this isn't the first time.
Yeah.
But it's not everywhere.
Well, it's like Arizona. Arizona's on our time zone.
Yeah.
But when we changed, like, I don't know which one.
Yeah.
But when we changed one of the daylight savings, they go back an hour or something like that. So
crazy.
like Arizona's right next to us, but yet they're an hour behind us or in front of us because of daylight savings. And it's like, can we all just get along and be on the same time?
Yeah. Hawaii doesn't have it.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
It's stupid.
Yeah, it is stupid.
But I will say, happy St. Patrick's Day.
Happy St. Patrick's Day.
If I was into the whole like holiday, I'd pinch you.
No, I have green on.
I'd pinch your nips.
No, I have permanent green on me.
It doesn't look like it. No, that
Bam!
That doesn't count.
You telling me that I put green on me, it doesn't count?
No. It has to be like clothing or accessory.
And I thought I was cheating the system.
No, that's, yeah. You would think that, but no.
Well, then I'm just going to tell everybody you did pinch me.
Pinch your nips.
Yeah.
You heard it here.
Yeah, happy St. Patty's. I've been seeing a lot of TikToks recently with a bunch of parties, and there was one in specific that made me laugh, made me chuckle.
Okay.
And it was, the caption said, "Oh, this man is in the doghouse for sure." And this girl is like crying, like she's like on his lap basically, and she's like crying like at him, like he did something wrong.
Yeah.
You can't hear what he says because obviously it's the party, but I love those for some reason where they do like the whole zoom in and they're like, "Oh man, he fucked up," and like because she's just like spewing her heart out and you have no idea what she's talking about.
Yeah.
You slept with my girlfriend twice, you know, well, friend. Girls call each other girlfriends, aren't.
Could be.
But anyways, yeah, just love it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, that's the other thing that came to mind. It's like, you fucked my mom and I can't believe.
I don't know. She'd be sitting on his lap if that was the case.
I don't know. Who knows? Maybe it's like not the first time.
Yeah.
You know?
Well,
so this is like the second warning.
So she's like, "Let me sit on your lap."
Yeah.
And yell at you.
Yeah. I'm just like explaining the intro to like a Brazzers video.
Hey, let's get into the meat and potatoes. We talked about this last week, but we need to address it because I said I would find out more information.
Okay.
And the burning question is there more doors or wheels in the goddamn world?
I'm still sticking to wheels.
And we know the answer.
Oh.
We're not going to say it. We're just going to give you guys maybe a little fruit for thought.
Fruit for thought.
I think that's the saying.
Right? You know, it sounds right.
Okay, so we're going to give you a little bit of that to just put both of them kind of at the same level. And then you guys can decide what you guys think because we already know the answer.
Yeah.
We are very educated professionals from Harvard.
Yeah.
So
Harvard.
But I did say what majority of people say is doors. They say motels, houses, casinos, anything that has rooms. And yes, that's very true.
Right.
So you come, at a house, people are saying, and that's, I will say though, the fact that someone brought this question up, it got so popular, but yet you couldn't like specify what a door is or what a wheel is.
Right.
Really is bullshit.
Yeah.
You're a real dick for that. Right? But anyways.
Because that opens a whole other door.
It does. So cabinet doors.
Yeah.
Refrigerator door.
Right.
Car door. So doors, right?
Yes.
So that's why people are like, you know, how many doors do you have in your house? Right. You have 2 cars in your garage. You only have 8 wheels. 10 if you count the spare wheels or whatever. Right. But bathrooms, kitchen, the regular doors, casinos that have rooms that have more doors. So yes, really, you could think about it and you're like, yeah, that's a lot of doors. But going with the same rules there, let's break down what a wheel is.
Apparently, a lot more than we thought.
A wheel, it's just basically something that's round and that can rolls.
Anything that can turn.
Right? So I'll just leave it at this. Well, there's a couple things I want to say.
Let's hear it.
Micro machines. Little cars. Those little cars. There has to be like way more than those. And those have four wheels on them.
Yeah.
And they usually don't have doors. So you can't say like, well, yeah, they also have doors.
Right.
So that adds up right there too. But no, they're usually just like solid and they just have the wheels, like the little, you know what I'm talking about, the cars.
Yeah. Like Hot Wheels.
Hot Wheels. Yeah.
Yeah.
So those, take that in consideration. Take in consideration like an Amazon warehouse where they have those conveyor belts that are just wheels and you just throw the package
wheels
down.
Wheels upon wheels.
And they go. But this is the most important one I want to say.
Let's hear it.
Because a lot of people go and reference a car. They're like, well, cars. And then people are like, well, yeah, but there's also 2 to 4 doors on a car, right? So we're talking about 4 wheels on a car, 5 with a spare. Right?
Right.
Let's break that down, though. What is a wheel on a car? It's the tire plus the rim.
Yes.
Could those be considered wheels separately? There's a tire.
It could be.
And a rim.
Yeah.
Right?
Breaking it down to the nitty gritty. I mean, it could very well be that.
So realistically, 1 wheel is 2 on a car. So we're saying 4 and 4.
Right.
Then you add the 5. 5 and 5.
That's not even including
we got 10 wheels just on the tires alone.
The tires alone.
On a car.
Right.
To 2 or 4 doors.
Right.
5 doors if they got the back one and stuff like that. Steering wheel. Like, just take that in perspective.
It's just crazy, yeah. Because like not every single car has 4 doors. Every single car
has 4 wheels.
But
times that by 2.
times it by 2 per vehicle.
Yeah. Not that we're saying cars or wheels are the winners, because we know what the answer is.
We do.
But we just want to give you that in perspective so you guys could take that to your own TikToks.
Yes.
And maybe
brainstorm it.
Stitch this and let us know if we are correct.
Right.
But there's a shitload of wheels and there is a shitload of doors. You just got to find which things on earth have more wheels or more of the other.
Yes. More one or of the other. And not to get them mistaken by drawers. There's drawers.
Yeah.
And there's doors.
And then there's drawers.
Drawers.
Those are the ones you pull down, the panties.
The underwear. Yeah. Draws. Yeah.
We just said it 3-4 different ways there.
Now, bitch, drop them draws.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just say, drop them pennies. Drawers is probably wearing like big old boxers.
I don't even think I say panties. I'm more of like just take your underwear off.
That sounds so boring.
Kind of, boring.
Take your underwear off.
It is. It really is. It's more of like I just say it that way. I'm looking back. I'm not gonna lie. It might be TMI. Might get demonetized for this. But the fact is, I just say, take off your underwear.
You're like, excuse me, ma'am. Please take off your underwear.
Take off your parachute size drawers.
You should say that
specifically.
Get slapped.
I mean, you're kind of complimenting them.
I don't know about that
it's
one.
like you're saying they
parachute
got a
size,
big booty. It's like
it depends.
Maybe, right?
It
could be.
Yeah, if it's a one night stand and she's got a big booty, that flies.
Got it.
But if it's your wife,
the parachute flies or who flies?
Well, you're flying if you tell that to your wife, probably, because I'm sure your wife is not wearing parachute type underwear.
No.
So if you told her that now, she'd be like, "What are you trying to say?"
What are you trying to say? And then that would be my cover story. I'd be like, "I'm just saying you got fat ass. You got the booty. You got the booty for me.
It ain't your beauty. It's your booty."
He said it here.
Mm-hmm.
So did Cat Williams.
I don't know. It might have been Mike Epps. On Friday?
That's next Friday. No.
Yeah. Well, the Christmas Friday.
Next.
Yeah. I call it Christmas Friday.
Is that Day?
Yeah. Mike Epps.
Nah, I think it was. I'm positive.
It ain't your beauty. It's your booty. I'm pretty sure
it's Cat Williams.
Okay.
It ain't your beauty because he's the pimp.
Yeah.
He's the pimp that says it to the girl. It ain't your beauty, it's your booty. Did I say it backwards?
I feel like it was in the store there, in the pimp store. Well, we'll check it out.
Yeah.
We'll check it out.
But you know, it ain't your booty, it's your beauty.
You know?
Let's get into this story though. This is a sad one, and any parent could probably relate to this. We're a little bit late on it, but some new stuff has been happening. But former UFC heavyweight Cain Velasquez was arrested on February 28th for allegedly chasing down a man, Harry Goularde, who is being charged with molesting a young relative of Velasquez. Velasquez followed Goularde's truck in his own vehicle on a 11-mile high-speed chase through the city of San Jose.
Whoa!
And rammed the truck and fired a .40 caliber handgun multiple times into the truck, which carried Goularde and both of his parents, or his mom and his stepdad, and he ended up hitting Paul Bender, which was his stepdad, in the arm and the torso with some bullets. Right, so he's fine. He's not going to die or nothing like that.
Got it.
So Velasquez was formally charged with attempted murder and 10 other related charges by the Santa Clara County District Attorney. Velasquez is facing 20 years in prison if found guilty.
Velasquez?
Yeah.
The UFC?
Yeah.
You know, it's moments like this because you know what he was fighting for.
Yeah.
Right? He's trying to do he's doing some justice. And I could see myself get red, you know, like I don't know how far I'd go, but I could see myself get red. The thing I'm trying to get at is 20 years for attempted murder. You know, what's the difference between killing him and not at this point? How many years difference is it really? Like how many years is Vasquez right now? Or how old is he? He's
39.
39 years old, gets out in 20. I guess that's not too bad.
Yeah.
Could be worse, I suppose. But I'm just like, dang, dude. But it's hard. It's hard. You know, don't go out and try to kill people, obviously. So
Goularde...
that's a tough one.
Goularde is 43 years old. He was released from custody February 25th, so a few days before the incident actually happened.
Any charges on Goularde?
So he was detained, and he was just basically put on electronic monitoring bracelet and told to remain 100 yards away from children under the age of 14 years old.
Got it.
And I think probably some probation and stuff like that. The child, who is under 10 years old, told Santa Clara County Sheriff's deputy on February 24th that the Goularde took him to a bathroom of the daycare center and touched the child's genitals. Per the court document obtained by ESPN, the child said Goularde said not to tell anyone what had happened, and he said that it's occurred over like 100 times before, and then also that he's seen other kids go in the bathroom with Goularde. He claimed that it was just one time that he went in to help a kid that put on his pants backwards or something like that. So it's not clear to say who this the kid is. It's a relative, or it could be his kid.
Yeah.
So we don't know yet. The real shitty part here is this. The owner of the daycare are the fool's mom and dad. So Goularde's mom and dad.
Of course.
Whereas he lives at the daycare. Like probably at a room at the daycare. So the dude just is a predator. Absolutely. He lives there. Absolutely. Whether his parents knew that he was doing that type of shit, who knows? They could be scumbags as well.
Right.
You know? Or maybe they didn't know. But the problem is that he saw red. He went, chased this person down.
Yep.
He was actually denied bail because they're saying he's a threat to society because he went out, did that, fired his 45 caliber handgun in public. He was trying to shoot this guy and he missed and he shot the guy's dad. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's right there's an attempted murder. So he's not even getting attempted murder for like the other guy thing. He shot the dad.
Yeah.
Who maybe has nothing to do with this.
Right.
Or he's a stepdad.
Right. Stepdad.
So maybe he does, maybe he doesn't. But like you can't go around doing that. He was just better off like, dude, you're the UFC ex heavyweight champion. Like you could have just beat this guy to death.
Yeah. Which they're already considered a threat to society.
Yeah.
They're legally deemed not to fight anybody on the streets. Like they're like legally like considered a lethal weapon.
But like, so put it this way though. So, you know, not that I'm like that, but like just say I got in a street fight. I punched a dude hard enough to like where he died.
Right.
So I go to prison, killing someone, maybe, I don't know.
Yeah. However
whatever.
It works.
But like, it's just that, right? You got in a street brawl and you kill someone.
Right.
Now you say, I got in a street brawl and I shot someone and killed someone. Doesn't that sound way worse?
Oh, absolutely.
So that's what I'm saying. Like maybe if he would have just had the restraint to just like
put the gun down and beat the pulp out of him instead.
Fuck that guy up, beat him with his bare hands because you know he could do it.
Oh yeah.
And then it wouldn't have been maybe such a high crime. Like to a gun because now he's also getting 10 extra charges for the gun part.
No, absolutely. Like, and that's what I mean by it's so freaking hard. It sucks because of what he's trying to do. It makes you mad. It's like in a sense, I'm mad at him.
He's doing what every parent claims they would do in a situation like that. But he actually went out and did it.
He's like, "Oh, I'm fucking doing it."
But he didn't do it because he shot the wrong person.
Yeah.
So he was very reckless in that part.
Yeah.
And I think that looks bad on him with the court on getting bail.
Right.
And everything. So he's in there right now. His next court appearance is in April. But a lot of people are coming out to his support like a lot of people should.
Right.
You know, but also you gotta see it for what it is. And he was very reckless.
Yes.
He went out, I believe this was by a school.
Right.
So he was shooting a handgun in public that could have maybe killed someone else.
Gosh damn.
And I know that's coulda, woulda.
Yeah.
And it didn't happen, which is awesome. But it could have happened. He was being really reckless. So you got to see that part. But for the part of like him just taking law into his own hands for the child in his family that's getting molested and trying to just like take this
because like you said
scumbag off this earth is like
because man, so like that kind of tells me he was gonna go kill him. Like that was his wholehearted intention. Right. Which damn you, that sucks.
He's probably pissed that he didn't like he missed.
Yeah.
Like I think he would be in jail because you know he did it. So I think he'd be in jail like well, I did it.
Right.
Yeah.
Then, like,
but then too, like also you're a hero.
Yeah.
You killed someone, but you're like everyone would be like, dude, good job.
Yeah,
like,
you killed someone, but like if he's in jail, like from it, let's say you did kill him, you think he's gonna get beat up or bullied about it?
Nah.
Fuck that, dude. It's weird, huh? Like how jail works, like hard time works that way. Like they'll be like, yo, that guy is here because he fucked up a guy that was molesting his like niece or nephew or whatever.
He'd be like, he'd be like probably put up on a higher pedestal in jail.
Absolutely.
Especially for him being a UFC fighter.
They're gonna be like, don't fuck with that guy. Fuck that. Like he'll fight you to death. But like
so it's a double win for him in prison.
100%. Like the way I see it is like, if it was me, I don't have access to a gun. I don't have one. Not that I'm not allowed to have one. I just don't have one.
I got the blammy if you need it.
I don't own one. I have plenty of Nerf guns. But the fact is if I got told that my kid got molested, you best believe I'm going to jail that day. Like I'm going to jail because I'm finding anybody and like destroying their life. Like bringing myself to kill somebody, I don't think I can. But I definitely put him on like that point where he's having a tough time breathing. Like, there's no denying that that's like the fact. But yeah, like the concept of like being like, I have a gun on me. I'm going to go and find him. Whew. Just imagine if he was like, fuck this, dude. I'll throw the gun back. Like then he's forced to fight.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
it's so weird though. Yeah. Because of who he is.
Yeah.
It's like you can't say he was scared.
No, absolutely. Out
of anyone, like maybe a regular, just normal dad being like, I'm going to go find this guy. But what if the guy kicks your ass? You know, so you're scared, so you take a gun.
Yes.
But in this situation, I don't think that was ever going to happen.
That was not the occasion.
You would have kicked the mom, the stepdad, and the dude's ass.
Yeah. And
sucks,
still
man.
had enough energy to drive back home and call it a day. Yeah. No kidding.
It's a shitty situation. It is. You know, our support to Kane. I think.
I know. Seriously.
You know, it sucks the way he did handle it, but I mean, anyone with a child could probably understand where we're coming from, and even especially where he was coming from. Yeah. So our support to him. Hopefully, the law can kind of see a little bit past this, and you know, I don't know. I don't know what happens.
Do you ever think of situations like, not to dive too much more into this, but do you ever think of like, we don't have mass murderers anymore. We don't have serial killers anymore. The ones that are like,
probably do. We just don't know.
I no doubt. But like the ones where like you start figuring out like, oh, this person's dying. Oh, this person has a trend. He's killing like kids, let's say hypothetically. And it's like an ongoing thing. It's kind of cool to see that people are like, in a strange way, taking into their own hands. You know, like, dude, fuck this. If I don't stop him now, who knows? Like if no one talks or does anything, if I tell the cops, who knows?
That's Batman.
But
that's the thing. Like we all know superhero movies and stuff. You can't take the law. What do they call it? A vigilante.
Yeah, people don't like vigilantes.
You know, in the dark,
people do, but people don't.
Yeah, in the Dark Knight when they were faking that they were him and just going out there and doing that. Yeah. And they were getting fucked up. They're like, don't do it.
Well, they got beat up by the Batman.
Yeah. True. Very true.
Very true.
So this week, finally, Skeet Witz. What's his name?
Skeet? Like Skeet?
I always forget his last name.
Skeet Wit?
What's his name?
Skeet Whip? I have no idea.
Pete Davidson.
Oh, Pete Davidson.
That's why. Skeet
that's
Davidson.
Far from Skeet Whip.
Pete Wentz.
I don't know what his name is.
You know Pete Wentz?
I do, yes.
So when I say Skeet, it just reminds me of Pete.
I gotcha.
So I want to say Wentz, but yeah.
Pete Davidson.
Yeah.
Skeet.
He finally came out. I think he put out the text where it seemed like he was like a badass. And I was like, that's cool. But then after like really looking at it, I'm like, you're still a pussy. But he came out. Kanye was texting him. And he was just like, basically like, where you at right now? And then he's like, I'm in bed with your wife. And he sent a selfie of him in bed, but not, you didn't see Kim or nothing, with his tongue sticking out. And you're like, oh shit. But then later in the same like conversation, he's like, you should like, Kanye's like, meet me or whatever. He's like, dude, you really need like help. I can help you. I know about like mental health and all. And it's like, how are you going to like do that? That was dirty.
Yeah.
And gnarly like that. And then go into like, oh, but let me help you. Like you can't do both. You have to be either this guy or this guy.
Oh, you want someone at 0 miles per hour to 60. Like you want one or the other, huh?
Yeah.
I like it.
Because if you text me and I'm like, I'm in bed with your wife, I'd be like, what's up? You know where she lives?
Yeah,
like,
I'm not leaving that. I'm not dropping it.
Yeah, let's go. Yeah, you know, whatever. But then no, he didn't do that. I'm in bed with your wife. But dude, you really need help. Like, mental health is a problem. Yeah. I've been in and out of like rehab. I can get you help. I know people. Yeah. I know you're struggling.
Right over his head.
So you went from like badass to like tuck your tail behind your or between your legs, you know? It's like, what the fuck just happened there?
That's weird. I did not know about this.
Yeah. So that happened. And then our favorite guy, Jake Paul, he came out and he offered, what did he offer? $30 million each to Pete and Kanye to fight as an undercard under his card if he fights McGregor. So Jake Paul's trying to fight McGregor in MMA.
Jake Paul is?
Yeah.
Not even Logan.
Well, Logan doesn't know how to fight. Jake knows how to fight. So Jake Paul wants to make that card happen, and that would probably be the biggest card ever in fight history. We got Jake Paul.
Very expensive card.
Versus Conor McGregor in MMA. Mm-hmm. And then we got Kanye West versus Pete Davidson boxing for 6 rounds. And then who else they wanted on there is your guy, Elon Musk versus Vladimir Putin for Ukraine.
That's insane.
That's the most insane card I've ever heard.
I don't even know how to respond to that.
Yeah. So he says, let's settle this beef like men before the children get any more impacted.
That's what Jake says?
Yeah, like he cares so much. But I mean,
about the money.
I'm all on his side on this. I want to see that. I don't know about Elon and Vladimir.
Right.
Elon called Vladimir out to a hand-in-hand combat for Ukraine. But it's like, dude, like Vladimir is gonna beat the shit out of you.
I think he would.
But then then we just who hands over? Like Ukraine probably is like, no.
Yeah,
you're gonna lose. We don't want to go over
they
there.
They just sit aside and watch this fight in hopes that he's gonna win. It's like
they're just waving. They're like, no, don't do that.
Yeah, that's a bad idea. Don't do that. No, I don't. I just don't. He's not a fighter.
Yeah. So I don't even know where that came from. But Jake was saying he wanted to fight Putin. So, but now he's letting that go and saying Elon can fight him, Kanye, Davidson, me, McGregor.
No, I think Elon and Vladimir should have a car race. That's what they should have. Bring their best vehicles and have a drag race.
Yeah, but Vladimir is the richest man in the world.
Yes.
Supposedly.
You think he's going to strap a rocket to his car?
Well, I mean, he could probably buy the fastest Tesla. I know Elon owns Tesla, but
Elon's going to be like, yeah, you could have one.
Yeah.
No, he's going to be like,
no, he has it in his collection already.
That would be fucking funny, dude.
That's crazy,
man. That would twist. Oh, that's so funny. I can't imagine.
So I don't know where the actual fact came from, but supposedly Vladimir is the richest man on earth. So, because a lot of his stuff is probably like under the table, no one knows about.
Yeah.
So like by just estimating, they're saying he's the richest.
Because I mean, his best luck is Tesla v Tesla, right?
Yeah.
You think? So he'd just come out and be like, Elon, I race you, but I borrow car. I give you many money. Lots of cash. We drive you me Teslas. I get faster Tesla. I give you more money.
I smish you.
I smear you like dog shit. Like I could just hear him say that, like try to talk shit. He goes, but like still ask for the permission. So he'd be like, I fucking drag you like peanut butter dog shit on fucking sourdough bread. Mm-hmm. But you let me borrow a car. I give you money. Don't worry. You shake.
Yeah.
It's like a virtual shake.
I wonder, that was dead on, but
better than my Asian.
Better than the Asian. People were loving that one. But I've never heard him speak, so I wonder if he speaks like that or like more aggressive. I just feel like he's probably more aggressive.
You come to my country now,
because what you just did
too much Arnold.
See, yeah,
too much Arnold.
What you just did there, I thought was a little too. It was Russian, but like gangster Russian, like
that's true.
Like cool gangster. Like I just feel like Vladimir's like really like angry and he's very aggressive.
Mm-hmm. No, I get you. I can't pinpoint the voice, but I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah.
I'll work on it though.
Okay.
I'll work on that as well.
That's hilarious. The notorious two-time. I wonder. We'll get into that. The DrDisrespect has called out YouTube gaming. The streamer pointed out just how little the platform supports him, even after he switched over from Twitch and put them on the map. So that's what he says. He put YouTube gaming on the map. I believe Courage was on there. Mm-hmm. And then I believe... Well, yeah. Mm-hmm. But I'm just saying before DrDisrespect.
Yes. Correct.
You got guys like Typical Gamer that are on there with like, I don't know, 20 million subs,
something
probably.
Like that. Something like that, yeah.
You got Valkyrie that moved over there, I think, before DrDisrespect did.
Correct.
So I don't know if he put them on the map, but I get where he's coming from.
Like what he means.
Yeah.
Right.
So he did say when you put YouTube gaming streaming on the map, yet they don't follow you, they don't tweet about you, they don't message you, etc. Seriously, just stop and think about this for a second, he said. We really are on another level, baby, meaning the Champions Club, just because he still like surpasses a lot of people, even though YouTube is not helping him out at all.
Gotcha.
What do you think about that? It's just, I think he's just bored.
Honestly, though, like I think if this is your full-time job, I don't. I consider Twitch and YouTube their own cages, and I mean, one of them just shut you out. Mm-hmm. One of them's like, you know what, dude, we're done. But like, if you rattle the cage that's currently like letting you in, I know that's like a terrible, way of phrasing it, but honestly, like in his own new home, he's fucking blowing down walls.
Yeah,
it's like,
for what?
It's like, why, dude? Just kill it.
But in reality, too, like who else? Like, I guess I haven't really paid attention, but who else are they putting out there like that? It's not like how Twitch puts out Ninja all the time,
right?
Or like Pokemon. But like, I don't really see many advertisements or anything really going on where I could say like, man, they're really pushing Courage.
Yeah.
Or they're really pushing this new guy. Like, I don't see that. So I don't, with that being said, like, how can you complain that you're not getting pushed either?
That's true. I don't know how, like, obviously you and I don't know like the back end of it all, if that's what he's referring to. But even Tim, and I watch a lot of Tim the Tap Man, he's not like pushed.
Oh yeah, he's not being pushed, and he probably gets more viewers than Doctor.
Yeah. He still averages like 30 to 40 K, and that blows my mind. It's crazy, and he does less gaming.
Yeah. Hey, I don't know if I've ever asked you this, or like if you know the answer, but. You know how he's always like the 2-time, or like whenever I see him talking to people, he's like, you're talking to the 2-time. He's like 1993 or 4 or whatever. Yeah. Is that real, or is that just his character?
Yeah. No, it's real. He won 2 back-to-back tournaments in, I believe, Call of Duty in certain years. Some gnarly
Call of Duty like in the 2000s?
I don't remember.
Because he says
19 something.
Yeah. So I always thought that was a joke. Even people were like 94, 93. Like, what are we playing? Tetris?
Right.
It's like,
no, that's a good point. I thought it was because like they're also, every time he plays Call of Duty, they're like, oh, here comes the 2-time. Like they specify more like, oh, you're the 2-time at this. Like in a way, in a strange way, they bring it up. They don't necessarily ever say like, oh, you're the 2-time Call of Duty champion. Like they don't say that.
Yeah.
But like they only ever emphasize it like the teammates when he plays that game.
I wonder.
I don't know though.
Do you think there's ever going to be a time where this act is up?
I know, right? I don't know.
Because like obviously like we're kind of like somewhere in the middle before the prime of gaming, as far as like live streaming and esports, how it all happened, especially with the height of Fortnite and Ninja, how he made it just like a household type of deal.
Right.
And then all of a sudden the pandemic where everyone was streaming and just playing games and stuff. So we're like kind of like up still here.
Oh yeah.
But like when it gets like here and it starts declining, like is he gonna have to find something else? Like
I think so.
Because now it's like it's funny still.
Yeah.
Sometimes where he's like, oh, I'm the 2, but it's like when's the glasses and the wig and
gonna go away,
and all
right?
that's gonna go away.
I think he's gonna keep it until he retires, to be honest, until he's ready to be done. Because whether it goes up or down, like more down, like crazy down, I think he's set. So he can do it for fun, and whatever trickle change he gets from YouTube, assuming they still pay them, if it does go down dramatically. I think he'll just stick it out until then.
Yeah, good point.
No, yeah, that's a great question, because I wonder that all the time. I'm like, fuck, gaming is just so peaked right now, dude. It's so fucking peaked, and I want it to stay there because that's what we love. We love gaming, and it's a great topic. It's a good conversation starter. I mean, it's everything. You can literally talk about it with anybody, and unless you talk to my grandma, she doesn't get 2 shits about video games. But you can only imagine what the world would be like without it. Like, but it's like, whoa.
But even if it went down, it'd be like where it was before.
Yeah.
It'd be where like League of Legends was selling out arenas in Asian countries.
Yeah.
And people here didn't know about that.
Right.
And then all of a sudden esports just becomes a big thing in the United States. And now everyone's like, oh yeah, esports.
Yeah.
But that's been happening.
Right.
So even if it declines, like you're saying, like in popularity here in the States, at least, it's always going to be huge. So
I agree.
Gaming's always going to be big.
I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
100%. 100%. The only thing I just wish that, okay, I have a quick question for you. In the gaming world, what's one thing you could wish you can go back and bring back to these days? Whether it's a video game, certain events
that disappeared.
Yeah, that doesn't happen anymore.
Well, if we're talking about a video game, I want to go back and I want to say I want Modern Warfare 2 to be back.
To be back, but like alive, right?
I want Modern Warfare 2 to be back, multiplayer, and maybe not mess around with any Warzone type deal yet, Battle Royale. Just have that multiplayer in those lobbies.
Oh, you're talking no BRs, just back to multiplayer days.
Yeah.
Ooh,
That was dope.
Those were dope days. See, I love that. I love that statement. Mine's not necessarily like the video game itself, but it does involve it.
Mm-hmm.
I miss game opening nights at GameStop.
Ooh, that's a good one.
You know what I mean? So like Call of Duty.
At Best Buy,
You fucking
wait in line.
you wait in line, but everyone there is just bullshitting about the game. Like, fuck, dude, I hope Rust is fucking just touched up and revised better than ever. Just talking about Call of Duty.
Yeah.
You know, like as an example, I mean, there's plenty of other games that came out that I waited in line for, but Call of Duty was always that sweet spot. So it's just ironic that you happen to bring that up.
Nice.
It worked out.
Yeah.
It worked out. Someone clipped that.
Yeah.
Someone clipped this too.
Actually, that right there is what Ninja is actually getting a lot of. Ninja's being roasted by Twitch streamers over his Masterclass. So if you don't know what that is, I think that's actually what it's called, Masterclass, like .com or something like that.
Okay.
So he has a Masterclass on how a streaming guide on how to become a successful streamer like Ninja.
That blows my mind.
It's basically how they try to market it.
Yeah.
Right. So you join this masterclass, but I'm not sure how much it is. And I think it's probably like a month-long course or something like that.
Yeah.
It's videos of him teaching you basically what he did on his come up, is what you assume, right?
Yeah, I don't know.
So Ninja, you know, he is the most famed broadcaster with over 17.5 million followers on Twitch.
Mm-hmm.
So obviously he's the person that you'd want to have a master class with.
Yes. Does the master class, does it say anywhere by chance like meet Dre or meet Drake?
No.
It doesn't? Oh,
well, probably not.
Well, then maybe I can't really.
Yeah.
I won't buy it then.
Yeah, but supposedly it helps anybody learn the ins and outs of streaming and how to grow their online presence, all taught by Ninja. In March 16th tweet, the Twitch creator, Blizzbear, reacted to Ninja's guide on how to become a streamer, roasting his tips. Now, as I think this is kind of petty, so you give me I thought it was going to be a little bit juicier than this. Of course, I'm a little bit more normal, and you'll see why I say that.
Let's hear it.
So I just want to hear your opinion on it.
I'm with it.
So he goes to say, don't you ever, because Ninja's basically said, when you're starting out as a streamer, have your chat up or whatever so you could see who's in there and all that, and call people out like, hey, what's up, Pilot Hero? Thanks for being in the chat.
I remember this in the ad, yes.
Yeah, so, that's what he's saying. And then this guy goes and says, don't you ever, and look at me when I say this, don't you ever fucking do that. Blizzbear warned. People have social anxiety online. Believe it or not, I'm one of those people. I lurk everywhere. I tend to know what people are doing all the time because that's what I do. I just like being in chats, looking at my friends being successful, and do not open the viewers list, he's saying. And then a lot of other people chimed in with basically the same stuff he was saying. If I had someone call me out on a viewer list, I would never come back, one user replied. Another user added, the majority of my social anxiety is gone, but if someone did this, I would simply leave and never come back.
Okay.
And then we have a Twitch ambassador, Steve Saylor, also got involved in the conversation and agreed with the creators. Do not shout out viewers who are either lurking or just watching. It's awkward for everyone, especially if they are there just to vibe and support with a view. I like that.
Okay. Yeah, so, I'm in agreement with that.
You are?
Yeah. Yeah, awkwardly. Yeah, because it's kind of true. So whenever I stream and I only see a few numbers or just a number or whatever, I definitely try my best to do something awesome on the game to keep them around. I always feel like they happen to catch me right at the peak, and then I fuck it up and then I lose, and then that view goes away, like 1 or 2 views, whatever you're having, it goes away and you're like, oh, so discouraging. But I don't engage with them necessarily because of that. Like I don't, it's kind of like that feeling of like, yeah, it's good to engage, but like it's so tough. It's tough because it's so awkward for when they don't respond.
Yeah. Well, I just kind of see it as him maybe saying like, say, you have 10 viewers.
Yeah.
And you have like, 3 followers or something.
Yeah.
Or whatever it may be. And you're like, hey, Pilot Hero, I see that you're a viewer. Thanks for checking me out. If you like what you watch or see, make sure you follow.
Right.
Something like that. Not even like asking you to like interact with me, but just like letting you know, like, hey, thank you for being here. And then also like follow. But then that right there might be like a little thirsty. Like,
right.
People don't want to.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So when I do is like, if I have, usually when I close my stream out, it's because I've gone too long a period without any viewers, and this is just because we're smaller streamers. But and I'm totally okay with that. The fact is, though, is like I have closed it with like 3 or 4 viewing, and then I just address them, even though not a single peep out of all of them.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, guys, just want to say thank you guys for joining me in the chat. You guys already know what to do. Hit that follow button if you guys like what you saw. I'm out of here. Much love and take care and stuff like that. Like I try to close it up for them in a sense, like it's literally like a blanket of just thank yous. I'm not asking for anything, even though I just said, like, if you guys like what you saw, go ahead and hit that follow button. But I'm ending it. I'm not going to keep streaming to make them continue to feel uncomfortable, and myself. Because, like, dude, it's that whole feeling of like, hey, I see you guys on there, or hey, viewer, will you hit that follow button? Or unless you're already following me, I don't like, now what do you say? You're stumbling, it's like, and then nothing happens and then they leave. Cause like now that's on stream, that's recorded, like, and if
you're small, who cares?
I know if you're small, it really shouldn't.
And that's kind of what we're talking about. We're talking about, if you're buying this course is because you want to
be like a ninja or like
not
somebody.
Because you're already like halfway there.
Right.
Right. So, but like I said, I don't have those things like social anxiety and stuff. So I can't really like sit here and say like, I actually would like to be acknowledged. Here's a quick fact on Twitch. I give Amazon Prime to one person usually all the time.
Same.
This person, like for me doing it like over a year now, he obviously knows who I am and stuff, but they always just gas me up.
Nice.
Jay Alvarez, thank you so much. Like always, like whatever.
All these months.
Yeah.
Right?
Always.
It's cool.
Right? This last month, and my wife was there, which was funny because I was showing her, because I'll be like watching them, and then all of a sudden it'll be like, Jay Alvarez, thanks so much, or whatever. And she's like, how do you know that was? And it's like, I just like resubscribed or whatever.
Right.
Obviously he sees me.
And they see it.
So I just subscribed to this new person, trying to support.
Right.
It's this new guy, but he's already kind of big on YouTube, on there because of the stuff that he already does. So I did it. It popped up, Jay Alvarez, Amazon Prime or whatever. Yeah. Dude, guy never once acknowledges it. Not even like, hey, thanks for the Amazon Prime or anything like that. And I was like, that's exactly why I will never subscribe to you again.
Ever again.
And go back to the guy that I always support.
Right. Right.
So the acknowledgement. Yes. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So that's why, like, when I saw that, I was like, what's the problem? Like someone saying like, hey, Pilot Hero, I see you there. Like, thanks for stopping by.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes.
And then I would be like, yeah, no problem, dude. That's dope.
Right. No, and that, I think that way is pretty cool. In that sense, it sounds really cool. It does. But you're right. It's definitely situational. It depends on the occasion, I guess. But at the end of the day, I don't think ninjas should be doing that. If someone can write a book on it and have people pay you and be successful every time, then he would be blowing up so much more than people think. It's just like you can't. The best advice I've ever heard for streaming came from something random. I think it was either something that you may have showed me or something like that, but it was like, don't stream right now. Don't stream. You're right. If you're trying to make it big, you should do something completely outside of streaming that represents the fact that you stream. Because if you're good at something, and I'm going to quote the Joker, you never do it for free, right?
That was pretty badass. I'm pretty sure I did say that.
Yeah. And like, you go to TikTok. This was the advice. You go to TikTok and then you blow up there because it's easy. That was literally the words. Like, because it's easy. You can do it. Yeah. You can blow up. You can fucking pay for it if you want to. Do it because it's easy. Then show that you're a gamer. Then show that you're a streamer, and have them all go to your stream. Still don't stream.
Did you sound like the dude?
I was like, that's fucking crazy.
You sound like the dude from Forgetting Sarah Marshall when he's trying to learn how to surf.
Yeah.
So you're
don't
doing
do
too
anything. Right?
No, you got to do a little bit more than that.
Yeah.
No, you did too much.
Too much. No, just sit there. Just don't do anything. And then like he sits there and he goes, no, you're just sitting there. It's like you're not doing anything, like a fish. Get up. No, but it's funny because like, yeah, it's like essentially what it is. And I'm like, it's so true. Like, it's so hard to break that Twitch, that YouTube barrier right now.
We were just talking about like
crazy
tips and stuff. You know, Mr. Beast is on podcast telling tips and everything. It's like hard to be, part of it sometimes is luck. And then part of it is like being prepared,
timing,
and dedicated to your craft and everything. So when that luck does happen, you take full advantage of it, right? So it's hard to hear certain advice from people, like even like Ninja,
absolutely,
because he was just a normal person streaming, just like anyone else, and then all of a sudden Drake, like you said, you brought up earlier, gets on there and play. And then all of a sudden he has 60,000.
Right.
And then every news outlet after that night, because it was Drake, was like, oh, Ninja, who's Ninja? And what's he do? And he blew up. So unless I'm buying if the Masterclass comes with Drake coming playing with us and blowing us up, then you can't really give us the same advice, right?
Absolutely.
But like there are little tips and tricks that you can do, and maybe this is one of them. And that's why like you can't take everything he's saying to heart. So like everyone's saying like, dude, that's so cringe, don't do that. Maybe that is the trick that he did.
But I would never pay for that. That's the thing. Like you sure, like paying for a subscription, like if I paid for a diet plan and I stuck to the diet plan, I'm guaranteed, not joking, if I stuck to it. If I stick to Ninja's plan, I'm not guaranteed I'm going to get the followers and viewers that I want. You know, that's the problem. I'm definitely not guaranteed. But if I stick to a workout plan that I paid for, subscription, guaranteed, because you put in the time and the work and everything else is entirely different. That's a guarantee. You know, like you can't expect to lay there and get a six pack. You know,
I will say,
and that's what Ninja's telling you.
I will say though, I think if you put in the work, because I hear a lot of people say this, they're already like in those spots. Like, if you put in the work, you're guaranteed to at least get the opportunity to do something. Right. And that goes back to what I'm saying, like with a little bit of luck, that opportunity. But then also like with everything that you've been doing, you're learning and everything, then hopefully you hit the ground running. Right. You know? So, but like, like what you're saying, you're not going to build any muscles by not going to the gym. Right. So as long as you're like putting in the work, people, you know, say like, I guarantee that if you put in the work, there's going to be a time, whether it's 5 years from now, 10 years from now, but if you put in the work, you will get an opportunity that might elevate you to where you need to be. Yes.
It's the exact same concept as the whole dieting thing. People quit because they don't see results right away. And you're not committing, you know, like you got to commit in order to see some results. That's all it really is. But the problem is that what Ninja's providing you is honestly, and sad to say, false advertisement. It's completely,
well, it's to make some money, you know?
No, 100%. That's the only thing that bothers me about it, is because, like I said, okay, one quick example before we move on to the next segment, but who's the next big time musician that we know that is playing with a streamer? Do you know?
Yes. No. You said small time?
No, just a streamer that people seem to know.
No, but you're saying artist is a small time?
No, artist, big time artist.
Oh,
yeah,
Post Malone.
Attaboy. And why is that? Like, what do we know about this streamer that put him on his map in his view of vision?
Is he one of the best at Apex?
That's it. You know?
See, I don't even play that, and I know that.
He knows that, and see that, and I knew that you were gonna get the answer. I fucking knew it. I'm fucking proud of you. Love it. And the thing is that like Ninja was one of the best Fortnite players at the time that, you know, Drake was like, yo, I mean, he's popping right now. If I play with him, we'll vibe, we'll be cool. And that's not necessarily, Post Malone has a different kind of personality. Granted, he's a very likable guy. Not to say that Drake's not, but like Post Malone's the type that like will go up to, you know, your dinner table and be like, hey, let me pay for your food. Like, you guys look like you guys are having a great time, something like that. He seems like that kind of personality. I don't know if Drake necessarily is more of like a champagne poppy up in the corner of the VIP section. There ain't no way you're catching me down there with Coach, you know? But that's the thing, is like he's playing with the best Apex player right now, one of the best Apex players. And now, and even though Timmy, that's the kid's name, it's Timmy, he's so fucking popping already. The whole Post Malone thing just
makes him even bigger.
Just made him bigger.
Yeah.
You know? And now he, thanks to It's Timmy, he brought Post Malone over to the 100 Thieves compound.
I saw that,
which had nothing to do with 100 Thieves. Like, that was It's Timmy. Like, hey, I got invited. Do you want to go? And Post Malone's like, fuck yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
Like,
so Post Malone is learning out himself, and then people just think, but then at the same time, anyone that's like in that, like, say another rapper, it's like, dude, Post, I see you playing Apex all the time. He's like, yeah, my homie. He's like, oh, let me hit him up.
Yeah.
Or like, what's his info? I'll hit him up too, because they're into Apex.
Absolutely.
And then that guy, and then Timmy's getting hit up by another artist and stuff, and it's not necessarily because he's doing anything right. It's just the right time. Post wants to play Apex.
Absolutely.
And of course he's going to follow the person that's the best at Apex.
Yep.
And
that's it.
Yeah, it's hard.
It.
Yeah.
It is. And it's hard.
You can't sell courses when it's like a lot of luck. A lot of times.
A lot of luck, dude. And a lot of skill. You have time. Fucking Ninja admitted to ditching time at school and like girlfriend life and all that shit because he wanted to just play video games. Yeah. It's like
it happens.
It happens.
Yeah.
So with that said,
all right, let's move over to Bored Yacht Club. That's one of the biggest NFT.
Oh,
you see all the Bored Apes.
Yeah.
So Bored Apes, the Basie, I'll call it. Bored Apes Yacht Club Basie is one of the most exclusive and well-known NFT groups in the space. Now they're using their fame to develop a new play-to-earn NFT game where players can buy in, earn tokens for playing, and cash out. The game will be developed in conjunction with N-Way Play, who have created a number of other play-to-earn titles in the gaming space. So the concept to play-to-earn has been popularized by NFT games, where players can earn more tradable collectibles just by playing the game. They can then use these newly minted NFTs to power their own gameplay or sell them for a profit. So basically you're playing a game, you're earning tokens, whatever, and then you could sell them, or NFTs. You could sell the NFTs for tokens, So a lot of people are saying like that kind of stuff scams. They don't want it in the gaming space, but a lot of games have come out so far. And a lot of people are saying like those just are very scammy and they haven't been like the best received.
Right.
So ApeCoin will also be used to power over NFT games in the marketplace, with games developers jumping in at the chance to integrate their new cryptocurrency in their titles. So recently, YouTube star DrDisrespect announced his game company Midnight Society would be integrating NFTs into their gaming universe, starting with Project Moon. Okay. While the star is adamant that the games will remain free to play, players can buy and trade cosmetics on the blockchain to use in Midnight Society titles. These include an early access NFT, the Founder's Pass, which currently retails for $50. There's no timeline on Basie's NFT game release yet, but with the first concept images already out on Twitter and everywhere, it's certainly on its way.
Got it. Jeez, that's crazy.
I think it's too early.
Yeah. No, I agree. I'm on the fence about it.
Yeah. And that's exactly what
where I'm at.
What the article is saying, like with everyone just jumping in, trying to be like the first and stuff. And I guess in a sense, if a game comes out and we all get into it, we're going to be like, oh, that's dope. But this is where it started from because people just want to jump in.
Right.
But I feel like in a way, it's like a little too early. People are not really rocking with NFTs already. Yeah. So to make a game that's like NFT based and, your rewards are through NFTs and then you can sell those and get tokens and just all this kind of stuff. I think it's in that sense to bring it into video games, I think it's a little too early.
I agree. Enough said, honestly.
All right. So rumor has it the new Halo Infinite, there's some screenshots that appear to indicate a follow-up of Halo 5 Warzone. So rumor has it that there's going to be a battle royale. The Halo Infinite is not doing so well
anymore.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's not doing so well anymore. So there's been some leaks that pointed out towards the inclusion of Halo's first true battle royale. But yeah, in the same article, the people that saw the leaks, they're like, it's probably going to be a while. So it's like, why even
tease?
Why even tease? But I guess it's one of those things where you kind of have to because they.
Oh yeah, it keeps people interested.
Yeah.
Duh. That makes sense. Yeah, I was literally thinking the same thing. I was like, I fucking hate it when they do that. But you're totally right. They have to, because this is the only way they're going to keep people interested at all. Mm-hmm. They'll be like, oh, but it's coming.
Yep.
Nah, it's coming. I'm going to bust.
Yeah. Let's move on. I want to talk about some new video games. We'll play some trailers for you guys, but I do want to get into some free stuff. And right now, this is not free, but there is this is discounted. So select arcade 1-up cabinets over at Best Buy. You get Marvel, the 2-player countercade. So the counter one.
Got it.
For $180. It was $230.
Okay.
Marvel's versus Capcom gaming table, $550 was $700. Pong 2-player countercade, $180 was $230.
Okay.
That's not, I mean, Pong, whatever.
Yeah.
But $180, that's not bad at all. Pong gaming table for $550. Pong pub table for $450. The Simpsons 30th edition arcade for $500 was $700.
Fuck. Why are all the good ones in the fives?
I know.
Fuck.
It was $700.
Yeah, no doubt.
And then Turtles in Time arcade for $550.
Every single one that you said that I like.
Yeah.
Of course.
So they are discounted right now. Another one that's not discounted, but it's new. Golden Tee, the golf one. It has like
the roll.
Yeah, it has like all the Golden Tee ones.
Fuck. Oh, really?
Like all of them, not just, So all the Golden Tee variation games, it's on that one cabinet on Arcade 1-Up over at Best Buy, but that one's $700. So that one's the new one right now.
That's the no discount one.
Yeah. So if you are interested in that kind of stuff, Best Buy is the place to go.
Best Buy is the place to go.
Yeah.
To get your Best Buy.
And here are the best deals on the PlayStation Store. Right now, you can get Assassin's Creed Valhalla for $24. Batman Arkham Knight Premium Edition for $8. Was $40.
Sheesh.
Battlefield 1 for $8. Battlefield 2042 for $30. Fallout 76 for $13.
Damn.
FIFA 22 for $18.
Okay.
Guardians of the Galaxy for $30. Knockout City for $9. Just wait till June and that one will be free.
That one will be free.
Yeah. Madden NFL 22 for $20. Marvel's Avenger for $16. Resident Evil Triple Pack for $20.
Triple pack.
The Sims 4 for $5.
Oh,
was $40.
Steal.
Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order for $10.
Damn.
And then lastly, Titanfall 2 for $7. You get those deals right now over at the PlayStation Store.
Yep. There you go.
And then lastly for the deals, Switch. We got this Switch accessory bundle for $34, was $48, but it's the accessory bundle that has a shitload of stuff in it. So some of it might be kind of stupid, but it does add up at the end.
Yeah.
So you get the carrying case.
Okay.
Which I bought that full price by itself.
Mm-hmm.
So
how much was that?
I don't know.
They're pricey, aren't they? Like 80 to 120?
Just a case?
Right?
No, I don't know if it was that much.
Oh, okay. I'm thinking like the fancy one that come with like even like the little cases for the games.
Yeah, that's the one that comes with it. The play or the Switch case.
I gotta stop buying stuff from behind the alleys.
So carrying case, compact game cartridge case up to 8 games, protective comfort case, compact place stand, the tempered glass screen protector, joystick caps. There's 4 of them. Charging dock. The Switch Joy-Con wheel × 2, Switch Joy-Con grip × 2, and the Switch Joy-Con silicone case × 4. So you get all that in that bundle right now over on Amazon for $34.
$34 is not bad. I will say one thing though, that the fucking silicone cases suck.
Yeah,
because they when you're getting into a game, like it rubs off, and like then I've had them before, and I've had to like I was getting into it and like it rubbed and then like it went over the button and then it got stuck on the button because they stretched. It's a silicone case. Yeah. So like when you're really going at it, you don't realize how much your hands actually move. Oh, dude, I just remember very clearly like ripping it out and throwing it.
That's what I gave you for.
Yeah, and it's fucking stuck against the wall like a fucking used condom.
Yeah, well.
Hey.
Like a spaghetti, a well done spaghetti.
What?
That's how you test if spaghetti's done. You throw it against the wall. If it sticks, it's done.
I know, but I'm thinking of fucking used condom and then you rebuttal with that.
That is true.
With the well-placed spaghetti.
That's why our TikToks, dude. I was dying on the one we posted today about the anus because I was like,
yeah, same.
I was talking about an arm being broken.
Funny, dude. Yeah. Ah, God, so good.
Dynamic duo.
The dynamic duo. There you go. You guys are welcome.
Well, here you go for Pokemon Legends Arceus. Right now, you can. It's killing it over on the Nintendo Switch. So you can get yourself a copy of Arceus right now. You can secure the copy at Daily Steals for $45. I believe it's $60 or $65.
Yeah.
With GameSpot's exclusive promo code GSPKM. Or KMA.
Okay.
Let me say that again. So go over to Daily Steals. You can get it for $45 by entering this promo code GSPKMA. And that code expires on March 29th. So if you're, you know, the game's brand new. But if you don't want to buy it because it's too expensive, you can get it for basically half off, I think.
For basically half off. Yeah. And dude, you got to get that game. You really do.
Now I can.
You or your kid. It's such a good game.
Now I can.
It's a lot of blasts. It's a blast.
Speaking of good games.
Good games.
Sniper 5 Elite. Make sure you check out the trailer right now on our video format. So make sure you go over to wherever we play our video. Mm-hmm. You can check out the trailer to this game. Sniper Elite 5. You could it's coming out in May.
Yeah.
But if you pre-order it, you get a special mission where you get to kill Hitler.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Damn.
So Sniper Elite 5 launches on May 26 across Xbox One, PS4, Xbox Series X and S, PS5, and the PC. The Xbox version is included with the Xbox Game Pass. So you know, you guys are all set. The new trailer is out now, showing off more of the main story and character players while the character players you will encounter. The game puts players in the military boots of Carl Fairburn, a soldier who uncovers a Nazi plot, Operation Kraken, that could give the Axis powers an edge.
Operation Kraken.
Yeah.
Not Crackhead.
He's cracking, man. So the game looks pretty cool. So if that's what, you know, type of games you're into, then looks like pretty. I mean, it looks like Call of Duty story.
Right.
The story,
just mainly sniping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So. I like that.
I've always liked the concept of that game. I never really brought myself to do it because I've convinced myself how many times do I want to really snipe in a game?
All the time.
You know?
The whole game.
I do, but I don't know. I feel like that game would probably bore me.
Yeah.
Maybe not. Maybe it's dope.
Yeah. Well, check out the trailer.
I gotta go look at the video.
Speaking of that, we have another trailer, Rift Track. So this game seems pretty cool. Wide Right Interactive has announced Rift Track, the game that will launch on May 5th for PC and consoles. Doesn't specify which consoles, but it seems like it could be
only the ones that matter.
Yeah, but probably a Switch. Just the way this.
I'm just excluding the Xbox.
So Rift Track, the game, is a multiplayer party game where players are required to compete to make bad movies funny.
Hey, that's kind of cool.
The features 250 movie clips from Rift Track classics such as Roller Gator, Attack of the Super Monsters, and Plan 9 from Outer Space. The party game also includes 2 ways to play. Players can either write their own riff and watch as their words come to life via text to speech, or they can choose to select from over 2,000 crafted riffs created by Rift Track team. Up to 6 players can play together with the internet connection device as a controller, while an additional 12 audience members can play along. Twitch integration is also possible. So that's pretty cool. With the option for the chat to vote on certain actions to impact the game.
Okay.
So yeah, it's going to be very interactive. So this could be another, what's that?
Another one.
Among Us type interactive game, you know?
I see, yeah.
The game is very similar to the popular Jackbox Party games, which features a series of quiz-based games.
Yeah.
I
love Jackbox.
Yeah, so you kind of know what's going on there. Wide Right Interactive is best known for its Emmy-nominated Mystery Science Theater 3000, which features comedians Michael J. Nelson, Kevin Murphy, and Bill Corbett, who have each lent their rifting talents to this game as well.
What the fuck are they?
I don't know. Never heard of them.
Me neither. I was like nodding my head. But I'm like, I'd be lying if I said that's cool, because I have no idea who that is. I mean, it's cool, the game.
Yeah. So on the trailer, though, I did see like there's a clip of a movie.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So it's just basically like someone's like, you know, in real life now, it's like a Twitter meme or something like that, or like post a picture and just say wrong captions only or whatever.
Okay.
It is something like that. Like it's a clip of an old movie, whatever they have. Yeah. And then you can type in whatever you want them to say to like show you the mood of the scene or whatever. Okay. You know, stuff like that.
I
and
like
think,
that.
Yeah. So it's pretty interactive, and I think it could be a pretty fun family, or
could be a family-ish game, right?
Well, I was going to say like a family night, but like friends night.
Yeah. Like Jackbox. You haven't played Jackbox?
I think I have.
So much fun. It really is. It's cool because there's certain modes of the Jackbox, because there's multiple games that allow you to play from your phones. So everybody gets a chance like to write answers and stuff like that on their phones because they're linked up to the app. And hopefully this game is a little similar to that. So much fun. So much fun. So much fun.
Oh yeah, I got a question for you. I know we already talked about him a little bit, but Putin is tripping with this whole war thing going on right now. If you could assemble a team of 3 people from any movie and maybe exclude Marvel superheroes, who would your team be to go over and assassinate him?
So it could be any
movie,
any fake character except Marvel characters.
Yeah, except for superheroes.
Yeah. Oof, damn, dude. I mean, Keanu Reeves doesn't fucking die, bruh.
But you have to give me a character though.
So it would be, what's his name? What's his name in the fucking movies? Fucking, what is his name?
Neo?
Is that it? No, no, not that one. Fucking
John Wick.
John Wick. Thank you. Fuck, I could not come up with the name for him. He'd have to be one of them.
Okay.
And then let's see here. Let's go with Lee from fucking so Jackie Chan's character in fucking
Rush Hour?
In Rush Hour.
Okay.
I'd go with him. And then my third person would be Wesley Snipes, Blade.
Ooh. But he's a superhero.
Is he a superhero? Oh, he's a vampire. Fuck. Damn it, I dropped the ball on that one. I fucked my knee up too just now.
Yeah.
It hurts like a bitch. But I would probably go with, because he's a superhero. Can I pick a different kind of vampire? No.
Nah.
Fuck. Okay. And then in that case, I would go with Rambo.
Okay.
Yep. Those are the 3 I'm going with.
So you got John Wick,
Mm-hmm.
Lee from the Rush Hour movies.
Yes.
And then you got Rambo. That's your 3-person squad going to Russia to take out Putin. Okay.
All right. It's not bad, is it? When you really get into like their primes, it's not bad.
I think
with John Wick's luck of never dying.
Yeah, I think maybe those 2, Rambo and John Wick, could keep everyone kind of busy.
Yeah.
And then Lee just kind of scales a building like he usually does. Yeah. And just like goes in there and tries to find him.
Yeah.
And then like fights him.
Yeah.
But Lee's not a killer though.
I know.
Probably won't kill him.
I know. He'd probably just show up and fuck him up. You know?
I would say
he would beg for being assassin, though.
Denzel.
Oh.
In The Equalizer.
Oh, that's such a good movie. Fuck.
I would say
Equalizer 2.
I need someone like a diversion guy like you got that would just kind of fucks shit up.
Yeah.
You know he might die.
How about the Transporter?
Okay. Jason Statham from the Transporter.
Yeah.
And my last guy, I think.
Okay.
That if those two guys can't go because they like fight too much and they're like kind of too loud.
Yeah.
Liam Neeson from Taken.
Damn.
He'd be the one that like
Gina.
finds the way in, and
that's a good one.
Yeah.
I honestly saw you picking Bruce Willis from Die Hard.
See, he fucks shit up.
Yeah, he's a good distraction.
Yeah, he's a distraction guy.
No doubt.
That's what it is. Distraction guys, and then we have our main guy that would go in and assassinate.
Dude, that'd be a killer team. Now, if you did your team and my team fucking go in, whew,
yeah.
No chance. Putin has no chance.
Yeah.
He'd be Putin in his pants. That's what he'd be doing.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's my team. I like your team a lot. Mm-hmm. That was a good pick. But
hey, listen, I was listening to a Joe Rogan podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Forget who was on there. Might have been the Mr. Beast one. I'm not really sure.
Okay.
But they were talking about like Putin and the war going on. And he's like, dude, we just get a bunch of these guys that are like good on Xbox and shit and go over there. And I'm like, dude, he must have just listened to our podcast because that's exactly what we said. Like putting our army people or getting mechs.
That's what I've been saying.
And then we just drive them in there and fuck shit up. And it doesn't matter because we're like thousands of miles away.
Yeah. We're at home. Dude, I told you this book like reads the perfect future for us. You know, like all of the most highly intense gamers out there just log into like a government database. We pick up these mechs and go over there, fuck Putin up. Make him poop in his pants.
Yeah.
That's it.
Here's a fun fact. In Canada, they have a thing called poutine, I think, which is like...
Oh, pudding?
No, poutine, which I think it's French. And it's like French fries with like gravy. It's like a dish that I don't know if they've done it, but they're considering changing the name because it resembles Putin too much. He
resembles this food.
Well, the name resembles his name.
Oh, the name resembles his name. Gotcha. That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
That'd be funny.
I mean,
if Putin,
it's like centuries and centuries of people eating that type of food, and all of a sudden they change it.
If Poutine looked like chocolate with fucking Orbeez in there and shit like that, then yeah, go ahead, change it to Putin. Then that makes more sense. I don't know, you know.
No,
it's like let's change it to Putin.
It's a French fries with gravy dish, I believe.
French fries and gravy. Putin. Man.
Yeah.
I know that after some French fries and gravy, like for sure, I'd be Putin my ass off tonight.
Yeah.
That night. Don't even matter. Diarrhea all over the place. But hey, you know what? If they did say Xbox in that conversation that you're saying with Joe Rogan, they fucked up because there's no way they're winning that fight. Yeah, they put the Xbox controller down.
I just thought it was funny. It was a conversation that we already had.
Absolutely.
Or we were more advanced on what he was trying to
We're more advanced, you know?
And with that, that's going to be the end of the show today. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We are posting on all social media, so make sure you follow us on all social medias. The Gamer Boyz, just look us up. You'll find us. You could email us at info@thegamerboyz.com. Check out our website, thegamerboyz.com. And just make sure you like, subscribe, go to all our platforms and just leave some love. And, you know, we're really putting an effort out there to put out some clips for you guys, to entertain you guys.
Yes.
And I know a lot of people that might not want to listen to the full podcast. We're putting out smaller clips over on our YouTube. So make sure you check us out there. And then the full video always on YouTube and Spotify.
Hell yeah. Damn, you nailed it like fucking crazy good. Look at that. You didn't even take a single breath. I loved it. Oh, so sexy. Like he said, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully you guys did enjoy. Hit that bell, subscribe, hit us up. If you guys got questions, we'll be here. And with that said, game on. Oh, and Xbox sucks. Game on.
Game on.